Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Fighting fantasy book turned into a video game, and I'm enjoying it so far. We are currently in goblin prisons, and we are looking for rot guts to get our I want to say necklace, locket back that we were going to sell and make lots of money, but then it was stolen from us. So we're in search of Rotgut to get it back and get out of here. Or do we travel further in and get all of the Warlock's treasure? We shall see. But anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. But let us leave the chamber and carry on. Exiting the dungeon, you hear the sound of water. Ahead of you and make out a grilled portcullis at the end of the passageway. Before you reach the portcullis, you'll have to cross a bridge that passes over a gully of gurgling, brackish water. You suspect it may actually be a sewer, judging by the smell rising from it. Make your way towards the bridge. There is someone on the bridge, I can see that. As you make your way towards the bridge, you pass some goblins which appear uglier than all the creatures you have encountered so far. The instant one of the goblin catches sight of you, it gives a screech of surprise and runs at you with its short sword drawn. Kill, kill, it shouts, drawing the attention of the two other goblins. They all attack. So what's 3 on 1? That's not fair. But it's all good. And I am going to dodge bolt to begin with. Got it. And then I'm going to swipe right. I got one of them. And yeah, let's attack. Ah, we missed. Thinking moving. Ooh, cool. They shoved each other. So I'm going to attack. Got him. Awesome. Gonna move here. Yeah, they would have both got me otherwise. And swipe right. We got another one. Awesome. And yeah, I'm going to move. I think we're going to clash here, possibly. Nope, because he attacks to the side. And then I'm thinking, can I attack? I can attack there. Got him. Nice. Easy as that. So yes, that's how the combat works in the video game version of the book, and you just have to predict where they're going, kind of thing, and dodge their, or predict their attacks to dodge their attacks. Fairly simple. Let's move on. Let's go forward. You arrive at the end of a passageway. An iron portcullis blocks your way, and no amount of charging is going to budge it. Well, there is 2 levers. Let's see which one works. On the wall to your right are 2 levers, and it seems likely that these levers have something to do with the raising of the portcullis. Pull the left or the right one. Using your keen eye, you notice the left lever looks misshapen compared to the right lever. But does that mean it's been used more? Or there's something wrong with it? I'm going to go with the right one. Ah, you hear a deep rumbling noise and the ground begins to shudder. Slowly and noisily, the portcullis rises into the ceiling. With hesitation, you walk towards the junction. Listening carefully, however, you hear something down either corridor. Cool. So I was right. It was misshapen because something bad was designed on it. The goblin said to head left after the portcullis towards the magic school. I think I'm going to trust him. He only did want to, you know, get a promotion before he died by my sword. So we'll head left. Oh, I see eyes in the darkness. I don't like that. Don't like it one bit. The passage begins to widen, and you soon arrive at another junction. What to do if my gut feeling is to follow the passageway west? I'm gonna head west. Yeah, whatever's in there doesn't look great. Looks scary. You cautiously continue down the rocky corridor and stop in front of an open portcullis entrance built into the stone. The sound of clinking chains and monstrous growls can be heard. The corridor continues to the west. Oh, who are you? He's a robed person. Suddenly, a terrified young acolyte runs into you. His white rune-embroidered robes are torn and smudged with dirt. He looks at you with panic in his wide eyes. I yield. Education is not worth this much danger, no matter how great the rewards. Take a moment to catch his breath. The student begins to relax. My name is Ian the White, he says. I am a humble student seeking entry to the School of Sorcery. You learn that he gained entry but was deemed unworthy by the elemental masters. Ask if the river is close to the school. You ask the young acolyte if he knows the whereabouts of the river and if he has heard of the goblin called Rotgut. The river is north, beyond the school to the west, but I don't know the goblin you seek, I'm afraid. I did see a poor half-dead dwarf being dragged through the school by a group of goblins some days ago. If that helps, that does help actually. Yes, I bet that is Rodgut. I should press on immediately westwards. Go west. There we go. You reach a junction where the path turns north through an archway held up by two pillars. A narrow passage also runs off to the west. I'm going to follow the passage west, because I'm pretty sure heading north goes through the school, and I was told to avoid the school, so we're going to go west. As you walk along the corridor, you can see ahead that is getting narrower. At some point, you stoop as you do so. A deep, resonating laugh starts up ahead of you. Let's continue along the passageway. Ignoring the laughter, you set down on your hands and knees and continue further into the narrowing passage. The laughter booms even deeper until the very ground itself begins to rumble. Pretty sure this might be a troll. Then you notice that the ground is rumbling. Quickly scrambling back in time, you barely manage to avoid hungry rock grubs. They burst through the ground, eager for a feast. Okay, not a troll. Rock grubs. They look like they've got armoured helmets. Quite possibly they do. I'm going to move there. Yeah, that was almost pointless. Let's right slash. I get one of them. And I'm going to move there. And we'll attack. Sadly, nothing. Cool. Wasn't sure of their attack patterns, if I'm honest, but we got it. We sorted it. And let's move to there. Then I'm going to do dodge bolts. Got him! We are triumphant. And you defeated the rock grubs. With the rock grubs disposed of and nowhere else to go, you curse yourself for falling for another of the Warlock's traps. You fall flat on your face from the cramped conditions, and the laughter echoes once more. As you pick yourself up, your keen eyes spot something buried in the dirt. You dig it out and discover a potion of skill. At least something good came from the Warlock's trickery. You decide to return to the main passageway. Okay, so we got tricked and we are continuing northwards into the school, I believe we are going. School of Magique. You walk down the passageway and gasp at the sight you discover directly in your path is a large pair of wooden doors carved to look like a menacing fanged mouth. A simple sign ahead reads, "Speak the magic words." As you approach, as soon as you begin to approach, you startle a nearby lizard. It darts off down towards the door. They spring to life as though controlled by magic. They lift and drop dangerously as the lizard tries to zip through them. The doors fall and crush it flat. What a ridiculous contraption. I need to be smarter than that lizard. Yeah, okay. Attempt to sneak past the hungry doors. That could be interesting. Try a magic word. Let's try a magic word, shall we? Actually. You stand in front of the hungry doors and speak. Actually, I don't like this. It's going to squish me if I get it wrong. I should have tried to sneak. Okay, so sorry about the break. I had to take a drink because all this talking has given me a dry mouth. And let's try open wide. Why not? Oh, it's going to kill me. No! The hungry doors stop moving. You walk through the corridor. However, as you approach, they begin to come crashing down on top of you. You leap out of the way, and they graze you as you make it through. Okay, so they didn't squish me, but -4 stamina. But luckily, there is a save point, which is good, because I haven't had one of these for a moment. And we will rest and consume some provisions. Or do we? Now we'll just sit on the bench, because it'll give me 5, and that'll put me at 18 of 19. Where consuming some provisions will give me 10, which is a little bit too much. But yeah, let's take a break. There we go, +5 stamina. And yes, we're in the School of Magic. Several meters up the passageway, you arrive at a junction where you may turn either west or east. Which way would the river be? I see some glowy stuff there. Set off east? I'm gonna go east. Doorway or stairs? Let's follow the passageway northwards. I don't want to open too many doors in the School of Magic. Head west or northeast door. Scary door! Oh, I found a person! You open the door with some difficulty. Gusts of wind breeze past your face as you enter, and the door slams behind you. Door slams shut behind you. You enter what must be the home of a master of air, a sorcerer who dabbles in the arcane lore from the elemental plane of air. A tornado surrounds the room, and fire spouts from the braziers, dance in the wind. A variety of papers also flutter and flap in the breeze. Poof, nothing but a load of hot air in here. Funny. You walk over to who you assume is the master of air. A pet hawk is perched on her arm, and she wears a pair of fine glasses. Show the bull amulet to the acolyte. We don't have that. She greets you. Another would-be adventurer come to destroy Zagor. I don't really bother with adventurers, but the maze should finish you off. She pauses. Unless you know anything about a bronze amulet dedicated to the cult of Barbarous, you have no business here. Okay, we'll return to the junction. That sucks. And can we click on that? No, let's head west. Oh, enter the door or head north? Heading west down the passageway, you find that it turns north again. Further down the passage, there is another door set at the top of some stone steps. It has a large flame scratched into the wood. So that'll be the Master of Flame. Let's not enter the door. Let's head north. And what is this one? Following the passageway north ends at another door. The passage veers east from here. Let's enter this door. What scary business awaits us in here? Well, someone eating dinner by the looks of things. The door opens into a long, thin room with two alcoves. It is comfortably furnished with a table, several chairs, and large bookcases cover the walls. Seated at the table is an old man with a long grey beard, and squatting at the old man's shoulder is a small winged beast. The creature is no more than 2 inches tall. It has arms and legs. Its skin is a dusty grey colour. It has tiny sharp white teeth, and its wings are folded beneath its back. There it is on the little shoulder. It's like a little gargoyle with wings. Gargoyles do have wings, I think. A nice room. I hope this bearded fella doesn't give me any trouble. The man says nothing as you walk in through the door, but he beckons you over to sit down at the table. Sit down, leave the room and return to the junction, draw your weapon. Let's sit down, let's be polite. You take a seat at the table. The old man does not look up, but his devilish little pet eyes you suspiciously and starts chattering in a small, squeaky voice. The old man grunts. So, are you interested in the game? 2 gold pieces? Let's take part in the old man's game. Very well, he says. Your gold first. You hand over your gold pieces. Minus 2 gold pieces. These dice are magical, says the old man. I took them from a merchant in Port Blacksand when I found he was trying to swindle me. I also took his life. He gives a wheezy chuckle. The game is simple. We start with a number 1. With the number 1. Then I shall roll the dice 3 times, and each time their total will increase. Your job is to simply tell me the 5th number in the sequence. Ooh, interesting. Ready, he grins. And quickly as a flash, he rolls the dice 3 times. Okay. 1, 4, 9. 16, 25. So it went up by 5. Then it went up by 6. Then it went up by 11. Five, 6, 11. Oh, this is a tricky one. So let's try and work this out. That goes up by 14. That goes up by 18. That goes up by 12. And that goes up by 11. No. It goes up by 9. So 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, 9. We need to go up by 11. So 36. Correct, grumbles the old man, sweeping up the dice and pocketing them in his hand. He throws you a bag of gold pieces. Your winnings. 10 gold pieces. Alright, you've had your fun. The old man seems most displeased. If you're so clever, then perhaps I'll see you deeper within the mountains. He shuffles over to the bookshelf, touches the book, and vanishes through a secret doorway that opens for him. Achievement unlocked. Mathemagician. Beat the librarian at his own game. Awesome. See you later, adventurer. You hear his laughter echo through the secret passage which seals shut behind him. Is that not the big boss at the end? Possibly. And then we're going this way. Head west. Ooh, what the hell is this room? The passageway ends at a stone staircase which you climb. You find yourself in a large, square room. The room is completely bare, but the floor is covered in a mosaic of tiles. Hands and stars. This looks trippy. Two shapes stand out on the floor, star-shaped tiles and hand-shaped tiles. Your keen eye notices that some of the stars have scuff marks on them. A door on the opposite wall is the only way through. Walk across the room, stepping only on stars. Yes. Magic feet unlocked. Open the door and leave the room. Head west, continue north. Let's continue north. You continue north until you reach a junction. Enter the door to the north or follow the steps leading westwards or northwest. Let's go northwest. You can suddenly hear the rushing of water in the distance. You have a feeling that you're moving into a new section of the mountain. Let's keep climbing. After a long climb, you reach the top of some steps and the air feels damp, and you have to be careful not to lose your footing on the wet stone. A sandy path lies before you. Follow the sandy path. The path opens into a chamber also covered in sand. It appears little more than a junction at the tunnel. There are two possible exits here, one leading to what seems to be a cave in the southwest, and a passageway widening to the northeast. There is also a small alcove in the west, but it appears to be blocked by a solid rock wall. Looking closely, your keen eyes spot that there is a secret door hidden in the rock, but there is no way to open it from this side. Let's enter the cave. I would say there's firetop spiders in here. You enter a small dry cave. The floor is covered with sand and the walls are thick with cobwebs. Two firetop spiders skitter down from the walls and approach ready to attack. How big must these spiders be? Fairly big. Fairly big. And what we're going to do is swipe right. Ah, okay. Well, let's move there. And then dodge bolts. Ah, that sucks. And I'm going to attack. Everyone missed. Let's attack there. No, they just attacked. So they're going to move this time. I'm thinking a right slash is a good thing. We got this one. I'm going to attack directly. Yes, because he spat over me or webbed over me, however you want to put it. Can I attack there? I can, but it missed. Fine. Let's attack. Got ya. And then I'm thinking I attack. Oh, that sucks. I think he's going to move. So let's. Ah, should have gone that one. Damn it. Fine, we're just going to attack. Got him. Finally. Defeat the firetop spiders! You finish off the firetop spiders and they collapse on the ground with a horrific shriek. Their legs curl up and finally lie still. The only thing within the firetop spider's nest of interest is a rather sinister-looking niche covered in thick webbing. Let's investigate the webbed niche. You approach the small niche and begin to enter. The sticky webbing starts to cling to you as soon as you touch it. Slowly and awkwardly, you wander deeper into the cave, failing to notice the shining eyes behind you. There is a small, brief sting, and you drift off into a dreamless sleep. No! Waking up, you discover that you have been wrapped in a cocoon. Struggling to free yourself, you discover you are unable to move. As you attempt to move your head, you see the corpse of another unfortunate adventure. You are filled with nauseous feeling of dread. Without warning, the body bursts open and thousands of small spiders swarm out, heading straight towards their latest meal. All you can do is scream in agony as you begin to feed on you. Soon you cannot even do that as your mouth is full with spiders. Your adventure ends here. Damn you, game! You tricked me into thinking there was something good in there. Ah dear, we have 3 lives. Yes, I want to be resurrected. Oh, we have to be resurrected quite far back, don't we? We gain 5 stamina. Yes, which puts us back there, basically. So we'll follow the same path. Open the door. I can't remember if I opened the door or not. I think I did open this door. No, I didn't open this door. Whoopsie. As you push open the door, scents of earth and grass waft towards you. You enter the room and close the door behind you. No, I didn't. Following the steps down to the room, in the center of the room floats a large balls of rock that glows with an ethereal energy. At the other side of the room is someone in a green robe with a golden trim hunched over a bench. A giant floating rock. Well, I wasn't expecting to see that. Suddenly, a gigantic stone hand appears and rushes to attack you. The Master of Earth turns around annoyed. How dare you enter Robin of Orman's domain? Leave now or you shall regret it. Attack the stone hand, I guess. Without a second thought, you strike the stone hands. The Master of Earth is furious. Typical adventurers, always poking their noses where they don't belong. Fight the stone hands. Oh, and him. Okay, let's see how this goes. We'll attack. So they're going to attack. I'm thinking I'm going to attack again here. Yes. Then I'm going to move. And then I'm going to attack there. Got one of them. And then I'm going to dodge bolts. Yes. Got him. There's no point going that way. We will move. We will move. And I will right slash. We clashed. We are victorious. Good. With a final attack, you shattered the stone hands into pieces. They crumble into dust. The Master of Earth looks at the remains and sighs. Months of work gone. Magical creations don't grow on trees, you know. What do you want anyway? If it was a magic user, I would do more than construct statues. What a fool. Leave the Master of Earth's room. Ask if he can give any information about Zagor. You explain that you are after information about the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. Who, Zagor? He's our chief sponsor. Taught me the milk souring spell himself. The Master of Earth seems quite proud. Look, if you're going to hang around, at least do something useful, will you? He hands you a glowing green vial. An earth vial. Got tons of of the stuff. Can't get rid of it now. Leave. The Master of Earth pushes you towards the exit so that he can go back to his work. Okay, so we didn't gain or lose anything there. There's no point going in that one. And I've read all this, so we're going to head west. We did go into that door, but I don't want to, I don't think, because I think that would probably be the fire person. So we're going to head north. We're going to enter the door, because I'm going to basically cheat, because I know what the answer is now. And yeah, continue, 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 continue. Sit down and do that. Take part in the old man's game. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, it's different. So 1. So it's 3, 5, 9. 3, 5, 9. Oh no! I'm gonna get this wrong. I'm gonna die. So 3, 5, 9. Wait, is it double plus 1? Yes, because 1 doubled is 2. Now, actually, it's quadrupled. But then it's 4, 8 plus 1. 9. No, that's doubled. Uh, 18. So that's 17 that it goes up by. So 3, 5, 9, 17. Three, 5, 9, 17. Oh, I hate these. Hate riddles. 35 times 2 is 70. But I'm thinking... So I'm going to be 68 or 81. So that is 29. Difference of 29. That is a difference of 65, 33. That is a difference of 35. So 37. I think it's 64. Because it's a gap of 3, which is plus 3. So it's plus 3. Then it's plus 1 difference. Then it's the same. Then it's minus 1. No, wait, minus 2. So double that is 70 minus 2. 68. Correct! Yes, there's a difference of plus 3, plus 2, plus 0. No, plus 3. So it's doubled plus something. So 1 plus 2. 1 times 2 is 2 plus 2. Then it's 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1. Then it's 9 times 2 is 18 plus 0. Then 18 times 2, 36 minus 1, and then minus 2. Ha! Maths! Look at me go. We're going to leave the room richer as usual. And yeah, we're going to head that way. And this is Step on the Stars. Just make sure I read it right. Stars. Yep. Stars. Don't want to fall into a pit there. And we are going to go up, 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 up and away. I went continue north. The door's open already, so it's showing me what path I took. The door. Follow the steps. Yes. I didn't go in there, did I? Lies. It's all lies. I'm telling you lies. Follow the sandy path. I don't need to go in there. We're going to head north. See, there was this here. Also, I'm thinking that if I went into the cave, fought spiders, I could rest here. Now I've wasted one of my lives. The passage runs northwards. And ahead you can start you can hear the splashing of an underground river. The air becomes cool and fresh. You soon reach a wide opening of a riverbank where the water churns as it passes between an unevenly spaced line of rocks that look like they might reach across to the other side. As you are looking at the underground river, your keen eyes notice some subtle movement underneath the sand. Perhaps it was just the wind, but you don't feel a draft. Let us rest. Yeah, just rest. We gain 5 stamina. Well, we only gain 1, basically. Leave the sandbank. As you get ready to leave, you notice a movement in the sand of a couple of meters to the left. The movement becomes quite turbulent, and you spring to your feet, weapon at the ready. Suddenly, a large tubular head breaks through the surface, twists around in the air, and picks up your scent. The smooth, segmented body of a giant sandworm rears up and sways over in your direction. Ew, a nasty creature. Let's fight the giant sandworms. There's 1 giant one and 2 smaller. Okay. Well, this doesn't look good. I'm going to move to there. Then I am going to attack. We clashed. Fine. It's a draw, so nothing happens. Oh, great. Right, I'm going to swipe right. I got one of them. I got the big guy. I'm going to attack. We clashed again. That's fine. I lost. Yes, I lost. That's not good. I'm kind of pinned in now. We're going to move. Yeah, I got hit again. This is not looking good. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack. Here we clashed. That's fine. We won this time. And we got hit by him. Damn it. Fine, I'm going to move. That's not good. We're now pinned in. Yeah, we could be in real trouble here. Yeah, we are in real trouble. Dodge bolts. Yeah, we're clashing. I won the clash. That's good. And I got him as well. And I'm going to attack. Yeah. We got him, but he did 1 damage to me in the process. Damn. Okay, we're going to slash right. We missed. Hopefully I win. Yes, right. We do not look good anymore, which is bad. We lost 14 stamina, but we gained 24 souls. We need to find a way across the river, way into the stream. We're going to cross the river on the stepping stones. I didn't read that bit, but never mind. The water is flowing over the stones, which barely breaks the surface of the water. Although the stones are slippery and uneven, your dexterity and balance allows you to easily compensate and make it to the other side. Climb off onto the beach. You give a sigh of relief as you set foot on the opposite bank, but you are not the first to set foot here. You can make out several steps of footprints on the sandy shore, heading towards a wide tunnel opening in the rock wall in front of you. Dive into the river and swim down it. Follow the footsteps into the tunnel. Let's do that. The tunnel leads to a small cave with a dry, sandy floor, but what you see there causes you to come to an abrupt halt in surprise. A hole has been dug in the sand and a small chest, half pulled from it. However, lying next to the chest is the body of a dwarf. There appears to be signs of movement near the hole, not from the body of the dwarf, but a small chest. But something larger, however, your keen eye cannot notice anything. There are crude tools covered in blood, iron restraints, and assorted other implements strewn about the cave, giving you the impression of a primitive jail out of view from prying eyes. I think I may have just stumbled into Rotgut's private prison. Judging by the blood soaking on the sand and the obvious wounds on the dwarf has suffered, you assume that he is dead. But who killed him? Investigate the scene. What do you want to do first? See what else I've hidden in the hole. Yeah, let's check the hole. Leaning into the hole, using only your hands to dig with, you begin to scoop more sand from the pit. But it's not long before you feel something hard under the sand, and shifting another handful, you discover a second chest that had been buried under the first. Prying the chest open, you are delighted to find a purse brimming with gold pieces and a potion of strength. Awesome! You're not going to do better than a bag of gold and a magic potion. +1 luck. Didn't really need luck, unfortunately. You decide to leave the cave. Fine. I guess we're halfway along the tunnel. You are surprised to see two scrawny creatures walk in towards you from the other end. One of them appears to be the leader, with similar torturous implements on its belt. It is now quite clear what has happened to the dwarf. Let's fight the goblins! I'm hoping I don't take much damage here, because I don't really have much health or stamina. I'm going to dodge bolts. Hell yes! Got one of them! Got one of them! And I'm going to attack. And I'm going to attack again. And then I'm going to attack there. We clashed. That's fine. I won! He's dead. One more turn for that. So I'm going to move to there. And I'm going to swipe right. We clash. It's fine. I win again. Lovely. You defeat the goblins. You trash the goblins thoroughly, letting out a cry of rage with each strike. Finally, you decide that Rotgut is dead enough for your satisfaction. Ooh, we finally found Rotgut. You suspect the goblins were responsible for the death of the dwarves, and your suspicions are confirmed when you find a full purse on Rotgut's body. The jailer also has your locket wrapped around his hideous neck. You remove it and carefully wrap it up before putting it in your backpack. Losers Weepers achievement. Haha! Awesome. I've avenged my honor and recovered my locket. Now my quest is complete. Congratulations, player. You have completed the quest of Dekion Strom. To reward you for your bravery, please accept a portion of my figurine codes 2151. Select my Oriana figurine in the gauntlet to find out how to use it. Let us once again return to your adventure. Okay, so we can continue, but I've completed my quest. And at this point, I think I'm going to leave the quest here, and we'll continue next time. So thank you all for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I shall see you next time for some more adventuring.